Is she here? Yes, she's here. Is she coming in? She's coming up the aisle. What does she look like? That looks all right. Have you got the rings? Welcome to another Midweek Memo. The wedding season is upon us, and we're looking forward to having a number of weddings at Emmanuel this summer. Perhaps you're going to have the privilege of going to one this year. What is it about weddings? What is it about the bride and the groom? Well, even the most special, the most significant human wedding is pointing forward to something much, much more glorious. And that's the wedding that comes right at the end of time. In Revelation 21, it says, "I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride, beautifully dressed for her husband." Why are we, the people of God, compared to a bride? Well, first of all, it's a picture of sacrificial love. The Lord Jesus gave his life for the bride. He gave his life for us that we might be forgiven. And that's the second point. It's a picture of forgiveness. Here, the bride comes in prepared for God, and she's forgiven. She's been adorned with his righteousness, and all her failure and her sin have been taken away. So it's a picture of us being cleansed and forgiven by God. It's also a picture, an amazing picture of intimacy. Marriage is a place where we know and are known in a way that doesn't happen anywhere else. And so we are headed for an eternity of intimacy with God, where we will know him and be known by him. And finally, it's a picture of faithfulness. The amazing thing about this story is what comes before. The history of God's people is the history of a bride with her husband who then walks away. She wanders off and she leaves his love. She's unfaithful to him. Now, where is this going to end up? Do we think divorce? No. The end of the scriptures ends in marriage, the reuniting of the two. It is a picture of God's amazing faithfulness to us. So even if we feel distant from the Lord, perhaps we feel we've wandered away, some way away from him, and we wonder what the future will hold, well, he promises that if we return to him, he will welcome us as his bride and be faithful to us forever. Just one notice to share with you today. One of the things I loved about last Sunday was hearing how in one person's life, particular relationships have been so important in their life of faith. If you'd like to join with others in growing together, one of the best ways of doing that is to join a small group. Perhaps you're already in one. If you'd like to join one, why not head down to the website? There's a link below. You can see more about our home groups there, or just get straight in touch with discipleship at emmanuelcroydon.org.uk, and we can work out what home group you might join. Thanks for joining us.